Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
In the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. The wind breezes are setting beside. We are not going home. Can you see the Joker flying over?
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is Joe Mixon. And they work this well outfield across the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Stroud. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Mixing up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19. Get it? 19 tight. 19. No. 19 light. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away? But that would not be picked off.
19. Let's go now. Panthers 79. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Shot 50. Shot 60. Go.
To throw is Ward. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 69. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing is Ward. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Here we go. 18.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Or 18. Okay.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
Stroud working out of the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
18.
Stroud out of the gun here. Got his man, Dell. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. The Texans had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 18.
From the gun to give to Mixon. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a hold on either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
18. Let's go.
Stroud looking to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60.
From the gun, Ward. That's complete to DK. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, trap 50, trap 50.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Mustang 19.
Here's Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Throwing again here, Ward. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get it over the sack. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
How about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up the blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Check smash, check smash. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18, 19 Lion.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Top 60, 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We might need more Power Rangers. Mine also can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They tossed to Mixon. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Stroud completes this out wide. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Stroud. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Come on, 19 tight, 19, hawk 70, hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Say, hey. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Swinging this out for Pollard. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Ward. He'll complete this one. He'll Caldwell. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A give to Pollard running left. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ward. This pass completes to Pollard on the out route. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Cade York on now for the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. York able to send this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. And interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to win.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is going to make it 7-3.
That's the score. Texans 7, Titans 3.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Ward. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
18. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Hey, Josh.
To the air again, Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Bronco switch. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second and a couple. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. York able to send this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Moore.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
2nd and 10.
19, Pioneer. Go shoot.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I just think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
To throw, here's Ward. Sliding out of the pocket. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Ward. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's Smith to return it. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Oh, okay. 18, okay. 19 seconds.
Here's Stroud. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A huge play there for Houston. 51 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mixon. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right? 18, okay.
Another try for Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Third and goal, Stroud. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Three. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
That strong return is setting them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Go Street.
Throwing is Ward. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Pollard will take it up the gut. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with a run in the pass, but in this game, I don't know what we're seeing from the safeties. They are all over the field. They're not they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Seven Pirates.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Roll. Go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over. And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Caught left side. Here's Dillon. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Texans on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Stroud. Flush to his right. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Throwing now, Ward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A game there of 30 big ones. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
79 drops, 10 through 11.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 23 yards, the final tally. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
19 Lions, Warriors 17, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18, Pioneers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
At the Texans' 14-yard line.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chigakakwo from 13 yards out. And the Titans have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Shoves him aside. And the result here, a pick up of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down
fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
Ward now working out of the gun. Swinging this out for Pollard. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Tap, 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 tap. Tap 60, tap 60. 18, 5 in. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Now Ward. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
19 tight, 19 cut, Mustang 19.
Ward. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Get it? 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run left with Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here is 3rd down and 4.
70
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18, Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A first carry here for Kene Nwangwu. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that